if you're an amateur player and you want to improve, I think the key. Well, I'm speaking from my experience.
Not this is great. This is what we want to hear,
of course, but.
All right, here we are again, guys. Welcome back to China Smash. We're here with another awesome guest, Kristian Karlsson. Welcome.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's great to have you.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, Kristian.
Of course.
You just see you had your coffee.
Yeah.
Essential stuff.
Yes, definitely essential now with the jet lag. Just came yesterday, so had not the perfect night. So I'm running on caffeine today.
Yeah.
The thing is, you're not on tomorrow night. You're on the next day, so you do have like a nice another day of just acclimatizing.
Yeah.
It's good.
We're always asking players like, what's their tactic or their tips to get over jet lag or to recover from the travel? Any good ones?
No, like if you have any, you can message me. I would like them. So.
You have to watch the other podcast to hear their tips.
Exactly. No, I have become notoriously bad with jet lag the last couple of years. So I've tried everything, melatonin and sleep well and don't sleep at all until the first night. But it's just like 2:00 in the night, my body just says, you gotta wake up.
Yeah, it's so annoying, isn't it?
It's brutal. Even though you're tired, it's a weird feling.
Yeah, it's just like you're dead tired, but you're clearly awake.
Yeah.
So strange.
It's like you're ready for a multi-ball session.
I was going to say, probably actually like, even if you're tired and jet lag, getting up and doing the practice is probably a good thing because it's like, at least you're getting that exercise, sweat
definitely.
a bit.
And Kristian, you've had some seriously good results here at WTT. I mean, you've beaten Wang Chuqin.
Yeah.
That's strong.
That's
Doesn't get
a good victory.
Too much better than that.
Because he's like seriously dominant force right now. I mean, obviously, I don't know how many times you played him. Is it just that time or have you played him other times as well before that?
I've played him now 4 or 5 times.
Do you think, like along the way of those other times, do you think you picked up little things or is it like literally you just have to be feeling good, confident on the day, like against somebody like that?
I mean, of course, he's doesn't matter what shape you're in, he will always be the favorite.
Yeah.
So, but I have had close matches with him before. Like I lost 2-3 in World Championships. I lost 2-3 in Olympics. So I've been fairly close against him. It somehow fits me as he's obviously way better. So, but I have managed to close the gap a little bit in our matches. So it's nice to get him to struggle a bit, even though he's only lost 1 time.
When you play him, is it like, wow, his serve is so good, or his spin is so good, or is it just like, is there just something that you just find in the game and then you just get into it? You know what I mean? Because like if I play someone better than me, I'm like, oh, I can't get back to serve. You know, obviously it's a completely lower level and it's different.
Yeah,
but at your level, is it like, okay, I've adapted now in the first set, I'm ready, you know?
I mean, you obviously know that he has so much quality in all his shots, but it's not like it's a totally different game if you compare it to others. Like on this level, of course, the quality is better and he's more consistent. He is better and he has better serve and everything. But it's not that the gap is that big, so it feels impossible.
Sure.
Of course, you know it's going to be a tough match, but I don't think with how the game looks now, best of 5 mostly.
Sure.
It's not like you draw dead against anybody. So it's a good feeling.
Yeah. Do you like the best of 5?
Yeah. It doesn't matter really. Like best of 7, I think is good to mix it up, especially for like really big events. I think it's more fair to the better players, of course. So better for me that if it's best of 5.
That's a bit harsh on yourself.
But yeah, it's like I find best of 5. It's thrilling because it's so. Even if you just go 1-0 down, you can see the other players really hustling not to go 2-0 down because.
Yeah.
You're good.
I mean,
you
also
need that
it's
caffeine in you.
Yeah, I mean, it's clear like best of 5, you will get more upsets because 2-0 and best of 5 or 2-0 best of 7 is so different. Yeah. And obviously, like Kristian said, longer formats obviously going to on average favor the better players. But yeah, it makes sense. Like the huge events, best of 7 is more fair. Yeah.
I mean, it also creates like when you have best of 5, it's going to be upset because the level is so close between like top 20 to 80. It's really, really close between the players. And I mean, if you want good stories, you want good runs and everything, it's a perfect way to do it. So I think it's clever.
I think you're right now as well. The depth of table tennis is so strong. Many good players now, all the way down. It's very hard to even predict results anymore. And you just look and think, no idea who's going to win.
Yeah, we were saying it before, like especially like the young players now, like I don't know, Julian Chirita, Andre Bertelsmeyer, like these sort of kids. Like before, it was quite predictable. Okay, the more experienced, bit better player is going to win, but now it's like they could go on a run, go qualifying, go to the main draw. It's
definitely
so tough.
Yeah. And what? Recently, you got a silver at Olympics team. Must have been an amazing feeling.
Yeah.
Saw the emotion in you.
I'm not gonna.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Explain that a bit. Go, how did that feel? What was that like?
Yeah, I
'Cause
mean,
you know, when you're growing up, you're dreaming of like, oh, I'd love to have an Olympic medal one day,
Yeah,
and
world
it's
champs in Olympics
such a
are like
difficult like target.
Yeah, sure. I mean, we've said it before. It's really, at least for me, it feels like when I decide to stop with this career, to have this medal will like feel very nice to look back at. Like it will feel like I did good, even though without it, of course, the same. But it still enhances that feeling a little bit, and that feels really, really nice to have that security. Like I won't regret much of I will regret, of course, some things, but most of it I will feel like, okay, I did good.
Yeah.
And that's actually like, it sounds maybe arrogant or cocky, but it feels something to be proud of. So it's nice.
Definitely.
Of course, nice.
And another one obviously is being world champion in doubles.
Yeah.
Another one you can look back on and definitely be very proud of that as well.
Of course. I feel like it was nice to get the Olympic medal. Just then you have the
Bit of both.
I mean, it's nice to have it was missing before. We're world champion in doubles with Matthias. We're European champions in team, European champion in doubles with Matthias as well. To have that Olympic medal also, like, it felt like it completes the set.
Yeah. That makes sense.
It's,
If you had to trade one, what would you pick?
I don't want to trade any.
That's the sensible answer.
Yeah. I think makes it you both so good in doubles. Like you click, you and Matthias. What is the secret to you guys?
I think both are good individually in double. Like Matthias is a very strong double player with any, and so am I. We have both proven to play very good with Anton. We have both played well with Charles. So I mean, we are both good individually, and then the chemistry we have, like growing up together, playing so long together, of course it helps. And also the style, I think that's a bit more luck that it fits very good. Matthias is so safe, composed, tactically very great, and I provide a little bit more power and power.
The dynamic side. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah.
And I guess as well, I guess also the friendship and believe in each other, and like that also helps. You know, that
of course.
Personality connecting, and
we trust each other. Like that's nice. But I mean, I think fundamentally both are really, really good double players. Like Matthias is really, really, really good double players when whoever he plays with, and I feel like I'm also a very good double player.
You were the best man at his wedding, right? Or was it? Yeah. So it shows how, best friends and winning.
It's cool.
Doubles is pretty
cool. Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Good.
I guess also Matthias, like with the short pips on the forehand as well, it's a good combination, because when you get your good quality and power, if they do any passive return,
exactly,
Matthias is in.
Yeah. Definitely.
And it's just brutal.
Also vice versa, like when he's really, really good at playing short. When he do this with the pimples, it's like so difficult in doubles, because the one that gives the first short ball, the other one that comes against Matthias pimples don't know how much the first one generated. So it's really tough to you have to
read
really,
that next one.
Yeah. When you do it yourself, you get a little bit more feeling for it. But when you didn't put the first ball against the pimps, it's actually really... Not pimps, sorry, pimples.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. Yeah, that's true. It's tough. Yeah.
Yes, and so here at China Smash, who have you got then in your opening?
I play Youssef Abdulaziz.
Nice.
He's left-handed, right?
Yeah,
left-handed
I played him in Tunis in the second round there. So, and he's really good, like Egyptian style, very good in open game, very strong forehand. He's a foe to be reckoned with. So,
and do you watch back on video analysis? Would you go to YouTube or however you do it and just watch it back?
I think I'm not much of a sport fan, but in general, but I think I look. Table tennis, one of the. I think I've seen almost everything. So
that's cool.
Fantastic.
I look at really a lot of table tennis on YouTube. So it's a good way to prepare, and it's also like when it's French league or something or German league, I just put up on my computer. I have two screens, like a computer nerd, of course. So just up with all 5 matches looking. So it's nice.
That's wicked. Who do you like watching? Your favorite players to watch?
I like to look most of them. I don't have a particularly like. Okay. Fan Shendong in good shape, it's like pure art. So if he's playing in China League on the level that he just did, it's quite nice to pull out the popcorn and just enjoy the show.
Definitely.
Yeah, let's be honest. Fan Shandong, Ma Long, that era, or like Zhenji, they were crazy, weren't they?
Yeah.
They really took it to a different level.
Yeah,
they did.
That's a strong team.
You played Fan Shandong a few times?
Yeah.
How was it? How did it feel?
It's nice, not so nice. But, I came close once or twice. Lost 4-3 in Australia.
Oh.
Played really good, but never beaten him in singles. In doubles, we actually beaten everybody except one, and that's the best doubles player that ever existed, I think. Who comes to mind? Yeah.
Yeah, Shushin. The guys.
I beat him on walkover once, but
That's the only way to get past him.
in doubles he's really
serve also like that forehand, I guess.
So yeah, but Fan Shandong, really cool guy to play against. He's really
seems like he's quite like comes across very friendly, and like a lot of the players seem to like him. He's a nice personality.
He's very friendly. I saw him at the Timo Boll's farewell party in Düsseldorf, and now he plays with Saarbrücken, so he's really shy and very friendly. Yeah, it's hard to not like him.
Yeah, definitely. Seems like he's good friends with Timo as well. Seems to be doing a lot of going to the football, watching with him. So.
Yeah, he likes football very much. I've understood. So.
Mm-hmm. I know you've trained a lot with Timo over the years and stuff. Is there anything you Timo obviously a legend of the game as well, and did you pick up a lot from him? He's a lefty like yourself. Did you learn a lot of stuff?
I mean, he was my idol when I grew up, left-hander, of course, and his whole persona very spoke to me. So it was really cool to get the chance to play with him for 6 years in Düsseldorf. It's hard to pick up on anything. Like our styles became so differently. He plays, he's a tactical genius where I'm just playing with my heart more or less. So it was tough to pick up things, and when he tried to explain, it's like I'm just not able to execute what he's referring to. So, but he had a huge impact on my table tennis career, nevertheless. So, but just as in table tennis, was tough to adapt to what he was saying. Yeah.
You say you talk about your heart. That's interesting. So would say you're more of like it's like you talk about your power game as well. So like a fighter, like a lot of it's mentality and just the will.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah? Love it. I mean, because that's a huge part of the game, and I think also it's like it's not always about, I don't know, a lot of people say Timo's just like super talented and can do what he wants. Yeah, I don't know if you've heard this as well. Like, do anything, right?
It's a myth.
Yeah. There's so much more to it. The work rate.
He put in the work.
He put in the work. Yeah, exactly. And it doesn't come easy, the sport.
No, that's just. I definitely play with emotions and not so much tactically, just fighting. And I remember I got berated by Anton that because was it you who said like, I had good feeling?
Oh yeah, there was another one with Anton. Yeah, it wasn't me actually. It was Joe. Yeah.
Joe in the thing said.
That was very nice. Thanks, Joe, because the first guy who ever said I have feeling. Thank you very much.
And then Anton was like, the reaction was great. It was like, Anton was like, what? Kristian has feelings.
Even Kristian's got ridiculous feeling. I know Matthias is slightly different with the pips. You're more like, I feel like power.
Kristian has a ridiculous feeling.
So savage.
Yeah, I mean, I have to agree. I don't play a lot with feelings.
I always see your touch game over the table. Like the
okay,
short
touch game, sure. Okay,
this part, I would say you have a lot of maybe not classical feeling, but like this touch.
Okay, I can agree with that. That's fine. But I have to say that's on Matthias' wedding, we go back to that. He had like a little bit notes for everybody who sat at the table. Mm-hmm. So my note was Kristian Karlsson, notoriously bad from behind the table, has won 3 out of 687 points in his career.
That's hilarious. It's funny though, because like feeling is one of those weird things where it kind of, I mean, you can learn it and improve it, obviously, but some people just have it a lot more naturally than other people, right? And it's like, if you don't have it, I find like I'm really no feeling. I'm like you. And, what are you trying to say? and like, you try and learn it, and it's just sometimes just almost like a write-off. Like, I'm better off just sticking to what I'm good at. And, Truls is just like naturally doing those chop blocks. Like,
yeah, he is.
It's crazy.
Really good. I have only good feeling when it's an exhibition match. Then it somehow works. When I see kids on the tribune, then okay, I have to do it for them. Then it's fun.
Thing is, like, I've tried to think a lot about what is feeling, and hard work, talent, nature, nurture, all this sort of stuff, right? Even studied it at university, the whole topic. And like I used to think that, okay, when you watch someone like Troels in the training hall, okay, he has insane feeling, right? Well, we go, oh, his feeling's insane. But a lot of times he will just try those shots. Like,
almost practice it.
He always practice it. And is he just getting good at doing the chop block? And then we're all like, wow, he's got crazy feeling. Or is, because, you know, how many times do you try a chop block?
Exactly.
I
guess it's a bit of both.
Do you know what I mean? It's a strange one.
No,
like,
I'm more on talent doesn't exist side.
Yeah, because you're talking about I'm a hard worker, I'm a fighter. And so your brain almost doesn't even want to practice it because your go-to is let's work hard.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
No, I totally agree. Talent. There's a lot of things on, like, you know,
it's really hard to define.
What is talent?
So
exactly.
hard.
Yeah. And a lot of the time you see like a young kid, like let's say here in China, for example, you see a 6-year-old kid and you're like, oh wow, so talented. Well,
you practiced.
You just played more than you played before you were 17 probably already. So it's like, it's a difficult one.
It's really difficult.
Have you seen some of the clubs in China where they have like hundreds of kids just practicing? Like, we've seen one recently, and it's crazy. They're like 6 years old, and there's all these coaches just feeding them multi-ball. And
like, actually, my first time to China, I was 15 or 14, and we went to a school here in Beijing, and it was really an eye-opener for how far behind I actually am. So like, it was really good for us to see how hard they practice when they were 7, 8. Of course, if I would practice that hard when I was 7, 8, I would go home to my mother and cry and say I don't want to play table tennis anymore. So it doesn't work maybe. But I mean, you really saw, okay, if we want to compete, there is no other way. Like, you just have to practice really hard, otherwise you can't win. So of course it was a helpful experience, but it's
scary as well. You're like, okay, that's what I've got to do.
Yeah.
But you were 15 then. And when you were 15, would you ever believe that you'd beat the world #1 Wang Chuqin 10 years later?
I don't think that was like something I really considered, like even thought about. So
crazy world, isn't it? Like the thought of that.
I was not really like good. I had a breakthrough as a 15-year-old in the World European Championships as a cadet. I went to final, and I was really low seeded. So that was really like the first time maybe I actually
can do this.
Do this. Otherwise, before that, I was not.
It's interesting though, like how players develop at different rates as well. Because I know, like, some players are obviously like really good when they're young, and maybe more so now. But other people develop a lot later, like Ronald Schlager, right? He was world champion at pretty old, maybe even older, right? Yeah,
was he older?
But
Something like this,
which is quite a surprise.
One that always gets me, and maybe we need to talk to Omar about this, is when he played Harimoto. When Harimoto was,
how old was he? 11?
11.
That was in Sweden, I think.
Yeah, it was in Safir. I saw the match.
How does an 11-year-old be a full
experienced player as well, Omar?
That just baffles me.
Yeah, it was insane.
Also, it's not like
Jens also, I think.
Right.
So.
And then Jens played like a year later, like the rematch, and then Harimoto won that one as well.
Did he?
I won both. Okay.
Yeah, it was the next. Yeah, and,
it's weird though, because it's not like Omar's game. Like, Omar's quite a safe player as well.
No,
it's not like a high risk player where he probably missed. It's like that's strange.
Obviously, like Asian players looks like they develop, but they also practice really much when they're younger compared to Europeans. Maybe not as much now. The gap is probably less now, I would say. But of course, it's a huge difference how much I practice when they're young. Like, it's uncomparable, really.
Yeah, like, I've been seeing some videos on my social media recently. Like, here's a 5-year-old playing, and you see someone popping up. You know what? What's going on?
What's happening here?
How? That took years
for me to learn.
Like years. So how much are they?
But you think about it. The amount they're playing in a week, let's say, is what you're doing in like a month.
Yeah, maybe even more.
They're just accelerating it.
Yeah.
Maybe more. Yeah.
You can see how much the game developed as well. Like, if I've seen, like we have my cadet final on videotape. My mother had a
I need to see it.
Really old one. But I mean, when Borna Kovac pushed to my backhand and I wasn't able to step around, I pushed back. Like,
it wouldn't happen now.
I couldn't play backhand when I was 15, and now you see like European finals. Now if I would play the cadet champion or the cadet number 2, whatever, or cadet quarterfinalist, whatever, I would get 1 through 2 and 5. Like,
but isn't that just like the way the sport goes? Like,
of course, it's
like 100
only
meters,
table
right?
tennis, of course.
But it's still crazy though.
But it has developed a lot in the last 10 or so.
Because it doesn't feel like it's so much. Okay, it's 20 years, but still, it's so big difference. So it's quite cool.
Yeah. So do you think your 15-year-old self, when you got to the final, would have struggled against Harimoto when he was 11? Would have been tough, right?
He's like, struggled.
We go home and cry after, I think.
Oh, what a crazy game. There's so many levels to it. Yeah.
Talking of levels, a lot of amateur players watch the podcast, right? And they want to know, like, what do the pro players do? What are their tips, you know? So obviously there's a million tips, but for an amateur player, what's one tip or one helpful thing that you think can accelerate people's game and help them improve? If you had to just give one thing.
If you're an amateur player and you want to improve, I think the key. Well, I'm speaking from my experience.
No, this is great. This is what we want to hear.
Of course, but if you enjoy practicing, if you just enjoy going to the practice, you will find ways to develop. It doesn't matter how. If you enjoy going to practice, that's most key, and it has always been for me. And I'm 100% sure if you enjoy going to table tennis, you will automatically become better.
There you go, guys.
I love it. Do you not think though that like this? How then do you? Because some people you can enjoy it, but you can get frustrated as well if it's not working.
Yeah. We've all been there.
Yeah. How do you get out of that situation when you have that frustration? Keep practicing.
When it comes to deep thinking. I mean, maybe try to just see what your good things are in table tennis. Like, what is your weapon, and then actually practice what you're good at as well. Not only think of what your weaknesses are, because they are frustrating to practice if you're actually in that spot. So when you're feeling bad, then maybe practice what you're good at, and you will get a little bit better feeling. Then you can go back a little bit like this.
That's true.
I like that a lot. Yeah,
I think a lot of people don't even, regardless of how they're feeling, like maybe don't practice their strengths enough anyway. Like a lot of people are like, oh, I need to get better. Let me, hide my weaknesses, cover them up a bit. But it's important to practice your weapons as well, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Like you can sort of direct, at least when you have the serve, like a little bit what you want. So,
to keep away from certain things. Or
like to get what you're good at. So I think practice what you're good at. I think it's an underestimated tip.
Definitely.
Practice the power like you.
Yeah.
Is a lot of power, would you say, just comes from weight transfer, or do you go to the gym, or is it something like maybe naturally you're strong?
I have very explosive muscle fibers. If you go to fiber level, and when we have,
you can sprint
because you have like fast twitch and slow twitch fibers,
of course,
right?
So can you run very fast?
Yes,
but
you'll be
not very long.
You'll be like sprinting. So you're like a sprinter. See, I'm the opposite.
I can run for ages. I can run forever, but I can't sprint.
Yeah, we're the same. Like
fascinating, isn't it?
I'm very fast, slow distance, getting slower. But
we're all getting that. Yeah. So, I was going to ask actually about thinking about pads. Yeah, are you still using a wood blade? Because you're one of the only players, very few players that use a wood blade.
Yeah,
it's interesting.
I've tried carbone, and I feel like my forehand is no problem with, but I feel like I lose control with backhand a lot. And I mean, it's also like you need quite a lot of time to really adjust to a carbon blade, and I don't think it's. I won't say I won't try again, but right now it feels like the schedule is so intense, and I feel like I'm good with what I have right now. So, and if I want to fully embrace a carbon blade, it will take time to develop, and I don't know if it's worth it. So, yeah, I like my SK7.
It makes sense. Yeah, no, it's cool.
Have you ever tried the inner force type blades then, where there's two woods? So even that you perceive as like, I guess, a carbon.
So fast.
Yes.
Compared to wood, it is though. I used a wood blade for ages and ages, and then eventually, like, I don't know, when was it, 3-4 years ago, I went to carbon blade, and like you said, it did take a while. Now I'm used to it, but in the beginning I was like,
you haven't got to worry about wanging your chin on the circuit.
It's true. Yeah, I'm only blocking Dan's top spin, so it's all right. But no, it makes sense. It's interesting because we get a lot of questions about that, because obviously it's not that common.
I've always played with one. Like when I was young, the carbon wasn't as populated then as it is now. But
also we talked a bit about your power. Maybe because you've got a lot of power as well, you don't feel
you need the help from
the trouble for me is I'm like, this is too slow on my forehand, whereas you're not feeling like you've got the power.
Maybe. Maybe. If we want to think that, that's fine with me.
Cool. It's been good to chat to you. It's getting up to
26. Yeah.
Nice. You what you got to plan for the rest of the day? Just rest or?
Yeah, not sleeping. I actually practiced with Borgar Haug 2:00 today, but I overslept. So
Okay.
2:00 overslept. So perfect.
I
Great.
slept through to 2.
No, I was awake from 4 to 10.
Wow.
In the morning, and then I said like, okay, now I have to sleep. And then Borgar called me 2:05. Where are you? I said, oh.
Whoops.
So sorry, Borgar, but we managed.
That's
good. Hopefully, hopefully you can recover and get over the jet lag and be ready for that match anyway soon.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I wanted, like, when I came in here and you asked me, I said I have to say something bad about Anton. So I was trying to get a segue into it, but
we could just throw it in at the end if you want.
I got nothing. That's the problem with him. It's hard to say something bad.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Cool. Awesome. All right, Kristian. Anyway, thanks so much for your time. Great to have you. Good, fun chat.
Thanks for having me.
And obviously, good luck for your games.
Thank you very much.
You're the best. Thanks, Kristian.
Thank you.
You're the man.
Thank you.
Cheers. Thanks. Guys, you can check out worldtabletest.com for all the results here at China Smash. And follow Kristian and all the other players out here. So thanks for watching.
See you soon.
Bye-bye.